Frasier, brought to you by Oldsmobile and your authorized Aurora retailers.
When something fresh comes into your life at the exact moment you're ready for it, it's not coincidence. Aurora by Oldsmobile. See what happens when you demand better? Aurora.
I didn't think I'd ever stop using Tylenol. And I didn't, really. I still use it for aches and pains and stuff like that. But for headaches, I stopped taking it. Yeah. Now I take Excedrin. Why Excedrin? Because I studied all the medical research. No, I tried Excedrin. It relieved my headaches better. Why else would anybody take it?
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
What happens if I guess wrong? Then Dave could be mad at me. And I'll feel miserable.
Everyone's guessing about the toppings on Wendy's new chicken sandwich.
My guess would be Canadian bacon.
Kumquats. I told you.
Of course, if I don't guess, Dave could really be mad at me.
I wanted it to be delicious. A Wendy's whole breast filet, 3 strips of bacon, melted Swiss, and a tangy sauce. It's a new chicken bacon Swiss.
All right, I'll guess. But only because I have to.
Friday at 8, 7 Central, a new night for unsolved mysteries. The headlines called it a double suicide, but only her body was found. Did he jump with her, or is he a killer on the run? And could you have a psychic connection to someone you've never met? A new night for an all-new Unsolved Mysteries, 8, 7 Central, NBC Friday.
Please pass the all fruit.
Paulaner all fruit is real fruit, sweetened only with fruit juice.
Would you please pass the jelly?
You'll call it delicious, you'll call it remarkable, but please, don't dare call it jelly.
Does your cake stick to your baking pan? Start with all natural Pam, and baking will be a piece of cake. Pam makes baking less sticky.
The power of Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine is taking shape in new Alka-Seltzer Plus liquid gels, rushing concentrated medicines to relieve your worst cold. Rush relief with new Alka-Seltzer Plus liquid gels.
He's a hero.
He's not right, you little chihuahua, you.
He's a legend. He's a daddy. Bring Beethoven Second home for just $24.98 and look for the $5 mail-in rebate offer.
Is everybody using Duracell batteries?
You kidding? The second I heard they had a battery that outlasts all other brands, I bought the family whole case.
Reminds me of the first time we tried Duracell batteries. We were living in Tulsa with your great Aunt Emma. We shared a one-room apartment.
Herb, did you slip her one of those other batteries?
Me?
The copper top. Tops them all.
Next, he's gaga over babies. Now, Niles goes daffy over Daphne.
You're being irrational. Don't you dare call me irrational. You know that makes me crazy.
More hilarious Frasier. NBC next.
Suicide or mass murder? What really happened? A Solar Temple cult member breaks his silence. Plus, dangerous meat. New information could change the way you feed your family. Dateline tonight.
During the day, things that happen to you, interesting things anyway, leave traces, evidence something was added to the journal. Make that the movie of your life, even if it's only one single fine line. But during the night, you can do for your face what the ocean does for the shore. Smooth over those traces. Clinique Turnaround Cream. Put it on tonight. See a difference tomorrow.
Available at Kaufman's. Channel 3's Dawn Stensland.
I think the difference at Channel 3 is that we are listening. We're listening to what people are saying. We're listening to what people want. Every story is an important story. And yes, sometimes you've got to report on the bad news. But along with the bad, there's a lot of good. There's always some hope. And it feels good to get that phone call when somebody says, hey, you know what? Thanks for doing that story. You really made a difference. Right now, Cleveland's growing, Channel 3's growing, and I'm excited to be here.
Big Sky, it's the place. I got a bigger taste. We like our canyons grand. It's a generous land.
Slow roasting gives beef a big taste. And now just $1.99 gives you our biggest roast beef sandwich, the Giant. But it's $1.99 for a limited time, so
Better fly for the hat in the western sky.
Arby's, it's better out here.
Some babies didn't get their shots on time, and their doctor may be to blame.
Auto show concept cars. Dream machines. Until now, this was the only way to get your hands on one. Introducing the all-new 1995 Riviera. Finally, a concept car you can park in your driveway. Riviera by Buick. Sweet dreams.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you. Take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Nothing ruins a good time. Are you okay? Like the painful pressure of sinus congestion. That's why there's a new Afrin nasal spray just for sinuses. It relieves sinus congestion and painful pressure faster than tablets.
Oh, I just love a happy ending.
New Afrin Sinus.
Thursday on an all-new Mad About You, Jamie gets glasses and a revelation.
You're cute.
And on Friends, Ross needs cheering up for the hockey game. And on an all-new Seinfeld, find out what makes Kramer say.
I'm out there, Jerry, and I'm loving every minute of it.
And what a party for the Madman.
He brought a stripper.
All new NBC Thursday.
Paramount Pictures invites you to leap into the future of adventure.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations, Captain Picard to the bridge.
Travel to the limits of time and space as the next generation of heroes takes you beyond the final frontier.
Make it quick!
Let's try and cheat death together.
Warp 1, engage!
Yes! Star Trek Generations, rated PG. Special previews Thursday, November 17th, starting at 7 p.m. Opens Friday, November 18th.
You can tell a lot about a man by his shaver. The man who uses a Braun Flex Control appreciates good looks, has the flexibility to adjust to any situation, and he's not afraid to get close. But the most revealing thing about a man who uses a Braun is how easy it is to spot him.
I believe this is yours.
Braun, the world's most recognized shave.
The Buick Park Avenue Ultra. Not only has it restored people's faith in the quality of American luxury cars, but it has a way of rejuvenating the soul as well.
Who killed JFK and why?
Truth is the most important value we have.
Kevin Costner, Tommy Lee Jones, Sissy Spacek, John Candy, Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, Joe Pesci, Kevin Bacon, and Donald Sutherland in an Oliver Stone film. JFK, NBC Sunday.
Decision 94 update. Reporting from New York, Tom Brokaw.
Good evening. Well, the polls have closed in most of the states by now, although they still are open in many of the western states, and we urge everyone to vote. We should tell you that the Republicans are making a steady assault on the U.S. Senate tonight. They need to pick up 7 seats to win control of the Senate. They already have 5. They do now seem poised to win that. However, some good news for the Democrats tonight as well. In Virginia, NBC News is projecting Chuck Robb, the winner over Oliver North in that bitterly contested race. Also in New Jersey, a strong challenge for Frank Lautenberg. He is our projected winner. He'll go back as a Democrat. And in New York, the old professor Daniel Patrick Moynihan, known as the Moynes to a lot of his intimates, he goes back defeating Bernadette Castro, who was the entrepreneur who had a convertible sofa enterprise. NBC News coverage of Decision 94 continues in a moment.
And good evening, I'm Judd Hambrick, and this is a special election update from Channel 3 News. One of the biggest races pitted Mike DeWine against Joel Hyatt for Ohio's next U.S. Senator. NBC News projected DeWine as the winner more than an hour ago, and we'll have a live report at 11 o'clock from both the Hyatt and the DeWine headquarters. And in the hotly contested 10th congressional district race, right now, incumbent Republican Martin Hoke, who certainly has benefited from the adversity of each of his opponents in the past two races, has a substantial lead over Democratic challenger Francis Gall by some 2,000 votes, with 3% of the precincts voting. A key issue on the ballot, the Cleveland school levy. Right now, the levy is failing, with 3% of the precincts reporting. And that's our report this half hour. We'll see you again in